Okay, what's up guys? BlazerDB here with a quick After Effects video, and I'm not really calling this a tutorial. I'm just going to be showing you guys how I edit in real time as I'm working on this COD 4 montage. So I basically just wanted to show you guys what I do when I edit. And the first thing I start off with is an idea. Now, this is pretty much going to be a touch up of the depth of field tutorial, because I'm using the same type of cinematic, but I'm gonna use depth of field in this video, but that's not mainly what I'm gonna do with this clip. So after I crop it and get the spectating bars out, I'm just gonna come over here and I'm gonna add a simple color correction to my clip. And excuse me, I'm just gonna add a simple color correction to this clip. So drag that in there. Alright, that's good, and I'm gonna drag this in here. Alright, so now that I have my color correction where I want it to be, I'm come up here and I'm gonna go to Effect and scroll down to Revision plugins, and I'm just gonna add a little Twixtor. Now I'm gonna drag my Twixtor up here. I'm gonna right click on my clip, go to time, enable time remap, and I'm gonna also go to frame blending and add pixel motion. So I'm gonna come up here to my composition settings, and I want this to be about 8 seconds long. So drag this down, and I'm gonna drag this out to about 8 seconds. Alright, so that's good there. Now I'm just gonna come over to my Twixtor and touch up my settings for my Twixtor. Alpha 6. Alright, now that I have my Twixtor settings where I want them, I'm just gonna come down here to Effects, Twixtor, Output, keyframe the speed, go over like 2 frames, make the speed 4 throughout my whole video. Alright, so that's where I want it. So it's like that slow motion cinematic. Alright, so got that where I want it now. Come up here, I'm just gonna make a new adjustment layer. And I'm just gonna mask. So quick and simple mask. Alright, that's good there. Effect, blur and sharpening. Where is it? Glistening blur. 7 over here. M on the keyboard. Change it to subtract. There we go. I'm also gonna hit F on the keyboard to bring the feather up. I'm just gonna drag my feather up, and there we go. Now I have my depth of field effect. Exactly what I wanted. Now I'm just gonna come up here to my text tool, and I'm gonna add some text. Now people have been asking me about this text because they seen in my last montage. There will be a link in the description to download this text. There'll also be a link in the description to download this cinematic video, so you guys can do this type of edit yourself. And if you do, please post a video response. I would love to see what you guys do with this. Both the font and the video will be in the folder. That link will be in the description, so please go download that if you guys would like to try out this tutorial. Not tutorial, but if you like to try out this type of thing. So I'm just gonna type in presents. Alright, that's good right there, and I'm gonna bring it down to about right there. Now I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna hit P for position on my keyboard. I'm gonna keyframe it, and I'm gonna go to about 6.5 seconds, and I want it to move off the screen like that. Alright, so now that I have that good, I'm gonna hit T for opacity. I'm gonna come back to my first frame, change the opacity to 0, and I'm gonna keyframe it. And I'm just going to click down right here so I can see all my keyframes. Alright, so basically my text will be right here, and that's when I want it to be visible. So I'm just going to keyframe my opacity again. Move over 2 or 3 frames until the text is visible. I'm gonna move over a couple of frames, and the reason I'm moving over a couple of frames is because when I turn the opacity to 100, I want the text to fade in. So if let me click off this. If I drag through it, as you see, the text will start to fade in like that, like so. So the text is starting to fade in, and that's what we want. Alright, so now I'm just gonna come up here and I'm gonna add another text object, and I'm just gonna type in BlazerDB. Okay. And I'm gonna, whoops, didn't really want to do that. Alright. I'm gonna move it to about right here. Now I'm gonna keyframe my position again, and I'm gonna come down here to see where I keyframe this other one, which is a frame over. So I need to move a frame over. Alright, and then I'm just gonna drag this one off the screen like I did the last text. And I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna hit T on the keyboard to bring up the opacity. I'm gonna change this to 0. Keyframe it, and I'm gonna go back to the same frame that I did on my other clip for the opacity, and I'm gonna re-keyframe this one to 0, and I'm gonna drag it over the same amount of frames that I did as my next text, so both of my texts will be fading in at the same time. So I'm gonna keyframe that opacity to 100 again, and so now in this cinematic, what I have is, and I'm gonna RAM preview it, and it's gonna be in low resolution because I kind of want it to go fast. So now as you see, we have the text coming across the screen and fading in. So pretty much what I wanted. Now this is about all I'm gonna do for this cinematic in this montage, or this part of the cinematic in this montage. So please like the video. If you guys want more videos on how I edit in real time and what I do, leave a comment below and let me know. I can show you guys pretty much how I basically come up with ideas when I'm editing montages and things like that. Also, if you guys want more tutorials, or if you have a tutorial request, please leave a comment asking me what tutorial you guys would like to see. So it's been BlazerDB, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.